Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Krista if you're new here. I just wanted to do an update regarding the Colorado potato beetle, the little buggers. Anyway, I was telling a bunch of people in the comments that the essential oils that I used yesterday, the peppermint, the eucalyptus, and the basil, was only effective on the smaller beetle, the babies. But anyway, it was really hot yesterday. It was like almost 100 degrees, if not more. And I could only stay outside until about 1 p.m. or something like that. And it was just so humid and hot that, I mean, I didn't have the energy to do anything else yesterday. So I was able to get out there and I sprayed 36 ounces of the essential oils. So gardening with essential oils is the collaboration that I started, I guess, a few months ago or whenever. And so after coming out this morning, either the beetles have moved on or a lot of them are dead. Anyway, I did, I'm going to take you over there right now and show you what I did. So let me get the camera turned around, and it's a little bit of a windy day, so I hope that, you guys can hear me. All right. So what are we doing here? Oh yes, so this here wheelbarrow is full of water. And I have to empty out all of these water catchments that I have here underneath the eaves, because they're getting sort of like green, and they're full of pollen and one thing and another. And we're supposed to get rain tomorrow night, I think it is. So I want to get these all cleaned out, and I got some more over on the other side of the step there. And so anyway, I emptied a bunch out because I'm going to join me next time as I take and I mix up some, oh here it is right here. I guess before I go show you the beetle stuff. So here is a mason jar that I mixed up yesterday morning, I think. And it's got 1 tablespoon of dry active yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and the rest is water. And as you can see, it foamed up in the jar and it's set for 24 hours. So I plan on putting that in the wheelbarrow full of water, and I will be taking that around and giving the soil a boost for the peppers and the tomatoes. So let's head over here, guys, and show you what I've been up to. So I've pulled a whole bunch of stuff out of the potato patch, including a bunch of potatoes that came out with some dead plants and whatnot. So as you can see, the patch is kind of leaned over, and I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to get my little container that I have. Where did I put it? I tucked it in because it was really windy. So this is what I did, and I have I watched a video last week from Hippie Chick Off-Grid Maine, and I'm going to show you the bottom of this, guys. Hopefully you can see in there all the beetles that I've collected. Try and pull it away a little bit. And not only that, in going up and down the aisles and looking for these little buggers, I found a whole bunch of baby slugs as well. So the plants still seem to be green. I've spent at least an hour and a half in this whole patch going through and hand picking all of these bugs, and I'm sure there's probably going to be more. And in doing that, I just want to show you, like when you're going through your garden beds, you want to be taking the plant like this, and you want to be looking underneath the leaves, right? And it doesn't take that much effort to pick up the plant and look underneath the leaves like so. And they're pliable enough. It's not like they're super rigid, and I'm not going to be picking beetles with you guys because I'm not going to drag that around with me. But anyway, having said that, I want to show you what you find. And I had to put a brick on this because I didn't want it to disappear. So this here came off of a potato leaf, like so. And I just took it off of the the plant, but I want to zoom in here and I want to show you these eggs. Hold on, let me stand up. See the eggs, guys? Now I don't know what kind of eggs those are, because there's a different kind of egg over here, which is on this underside of this leaf, and they're orange. So I'll have to look it up, I guess, online, as to what the eggs look like for the California potato beetle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that leaf off of that plant, and I'm just going to put it right down in that soapy mixture. Now I started to tell you that I watched a video of Hippie Chick Off-Grid Maine last week, and she was getting rid of some Japanese beetles, so you guys go check out her channel. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually removing that leaf off of that limb and pushing it down into and all this is just a little bit of water with some a squirt of dish soap in there, just a tiny, and that's all you need. It's that easy. So let me stick that back down there for a second, and then we're going to come to this other branch that I took off, and we're just going to remove this leaf here that's got the eggs on it. So this one, and I'm going to stick that down in the soap mixture as well. Of course, it doesn't want to go. There we go. So you can see it in there, leaned up against the side, I guess. And I'm going to tuck that back in there, and then all this here, this is just all going to get burnt, right? And in the course of going in and out of the aisles, like, you can remove some of the dead limbs and branches and that sort of thing from the bottom of the plants, and that'll help the plants. Like this one here, I might end up taking this off, just like it's dead. You can tell, well, it's actually a plant. I'll have to cut it, which means that there's going to be a potato attached to it. Now there's a bug right there. I'm going to get him, guys, because these guys disappear so... he fell. No, he didn't. There he is. Cool. So I'm going to take him over, and we're going to throw him in the mixture over here. And down he goes. There. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to be picking beetles, but I just wanted to show you that, guys. And then so your job isn't, I guess your job is not done, because California potato beetles like to feed on the leaves of the plants that are in the Nightshade family, which means that all of my peppers and tomatoes are basically, at risk. So when I say your job is not done, that means that, I have to come around to here's the Roma tomato plants, and I look at them, I don't see any holes in the leaves. So that's a good sign, right? But still, you want to pick up the leaf like so, and you want to look under them. And I'm going to be doing that. Oh, I've got some flowers on here, guys. That's awesome. Right on. And there's the Atlantic giant pumpkin over there. And I did finally get the stakes in the ground over here. So anyway, that's what you need to do. That's what I need to do. So I see I had to pin that shade cloth down because the wind was whipping up against the plants and one thing another. So I don't know. Maybe maybe we are going to get rain here today. Hard to say. It's it's very wet in the air. You can feel that. So if this blows over and the sun happens to come out, it's going to be like, look how windy it is here with the ornamental grass blowing. Yeah, I like windy days, actually. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty relaxing. Oh, that's it. Just snapped off I had that up there holding but I got another clamp, so that's good. So anyway, I've inspected every single one of these leaves that have come off of the plant as I've been in the rows of potatoes and cleaning this up. There is no eggs on it, there's no bugs on it, but as I said, that's going in the burn pile for sure. And I will continue to keep hand picking this. I did order some neem oil and diatomaceous earth, and through Amazon, because it was cheaper for me to do that than drive to town and take the chance that the stores had what I needed. So anyway, we're going to take a walk in here, and we're just going to look at the peppers. Something's eating my right here, my cucumbers. So part of doing a walkabout, guys, and maintenance is you want to take that off, because the plant is I don't know, it just makes the plant weaker. You know, it's trying to focus its energy on trying to fix the plant or those leaves. This one's probably not going to make it, I can tell. So anyway, here we are with the peppers. They're looking pretty good, actually. They seem to be liking this heat, that's for sure. No holes in them, but then they're pliable. Well, there is a hole right there. I did notice something is snacking on things over here a little bit, but nothing like the potato patch. So I'm going to just go in here on this side, and some of these leaves are kind of yellowing at the bottom, and I'm just going to you make your plant healthy by just snipping it off, right? That one fell off practically. And then in behind here again is I'm going to put some diatomaceous earth down there when it comes in from delivery tomorrow, and keep, you know, my spray bottles on hand. I also mentioned, I think in the comments, regarding the mixture that I made for the Beetles yesterday, the eucalyptus, peppermint, and basil, that I thought that the adults needed a hotter oil. I do have hotter oils, so if I need to, I will definitely mix something hotter up. By hotter, like, I mean clove and that sort of thing. Maybe more peppermint, right? Maybe I didn't put enough drops in there. These pumpkins seem to be doing okay, except for one, which is that guy right there, and he's totally getting eaten on. So I see an earwig right there that just sort of went under a stick. Huh. So, you know, definitely put some diatomaceous earth down here. Yeah. Anyway, that's about it, guys. So thank you very much for coming back and listening to my update. And I have to move on with my day. Other things to do. Have yourselves a wonderful day, evening, wherever you might be in the world. Bye for now.